Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your source for Second Amendment news. Tragedy to report, Second Amendment wise as well. Out of Maryland, the county of Anne Arundel in the town called Ferndale. At 5:17 a.m. the other day, the Anne Arundel County police officers arrived to the address of a man on Linwood Street to serve one of the new the red flag bills, the extreme risk protection orders that I've been reporting on for 2 years now, that a lot of people didn't take serious. Well, unfortunately, it led to the loss of this man's life. Leading up to this, the story is the night before, it's a multi-family home, and there was multiple generations of the same family that lived there, uncles and aunts and sisters and brothers and stuff. And an argument ensued, a family dispute, and in turn, one of the females called and filed a red flag on, I believe it's her brother, who has been known to, quote, speak his mind, but was harmless. So he pissed her off somehow. I don't know all the details, but what I do know is that she filed for a red flag protection order in Maryland. And the police showed up at 5:17 in the morning. He answered the door with his gun in his hand. Don't know why yet. I haven't read the report. But he did put the gun down when they told him why they were there, to serve the red flag orders and to seize his weapons. He then picked up his gun again. A struggle ensued. That gun did go off. Did not hit anybody. And because the firearm did go off, unfortunately, this man was fired upon. Again, I don't know all of the details, so I'm not taking either side on this, just telling you what happened. And this man was fatally shot. Basically because he had an argument with his sister. She called to have his guns taken away, and this man didn't believe that his gun should be taken away because he had an argument with his sister, stood his ground, and the gun went off, and unfortunately a life was lost. These are the specific dangers that those of us who were trying to spread the word about this, this red flag, the bill and it's now law in most of the country. It's how dangerous this is. You just don't take people's property, seize their items, and take away their constitutional right based off of a whim. Now, in Maryland, anybody who files the red flag is held anonymous. But what I do know is that Anne Arundel County has had 19 red flags filed already. And that was just in October of 2018. And that's tied with Harford County for the most in the state. 19 in a single month. That is very dangerous, America. Very dangerous. Now, Maryland alone has already had 114 red flag petitions filed. And it hasn't been law that long. I hope that you all can realize how dangerous this is. It's such a blatant violation of the Constitution, a blatant violation of so many facets of it. The Second Amendment, due process, the list goes on and on. The government is by far overstepping their boundaries with this. Please spread this around. If you know anything about this area or this situation, put it in the comments. I'm sure we would love to hear the truth if somebody knows it about what really went on there. But the fact of the matter is, a man was killed over his firearms because of a family argument, and it didn't happen it happened without due process. He was assumed to be a bad guy, but it could have been avoided. It's just a tragedy. I hope that you all can pass this along. Hope somebody gets something out of this story. But today is election day. Get out and vote. Vote the people who want these bills to be permanent, a part of the fabric in this country. Vote them out of office. The future of the country depends on it. Thank you, everybody, for your time. I appreciate it way more than you know. Till we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon, get out and vote. Take care, everybody.